Hey, this is going to be really fun. Coming up this afternoon on FanDuel Sports Network, FanDuel Midwest technically, and we're also going to simulcast the game here on MLB Network. It's a spring breakout game. The Cardinals are featured with Cardinals voice Chip Caray and son Steph, who had been spending the last 3 seasons broadcasting in the Texas League. He's seen a lot of the players that are going to be on the field today. He's doing the game with his dad, and we are thrilled to have Chip and Stefan on with us on the Friday Stove. Guys, good morning.
Good morning, Matty. How are you?
We're great, and I can't wait to see how this unfolds because you guys are both smart Alex. And I just, if one of you guys boxes a fly ball or chokes up a call today, I can't wait to see how quickly the other one is going to crush his partner in the booth.
Well, one thing that we're known for in the Caray family is great depth perception. A lot of early home runs that don't actually get over the wall. So we're going to try not to do that today.
Yeah, mispronouncing names. I mean, Harry made a cottage industry out of it. So we should fit right in with what the heck's going on today down in Jupiter.
This is great. Hey, Stefan, tell us about some of the younger guys that are in this spring breakout series that you're probably more familiar with than we are.
Yeah, it's really exciting today. For me in particular, getting to watch Davison De Los Santos with his new club on the Marlins. Obviously, the minor league home run king last year was phenomenal in Amarillo, was phenomenal in Reno, and then phenomenal in Jacksonville. I think he's going to provide a huge spark for the Marlins, who need as much offense as they can get. They've got Thomas White on the mound, 2-time Gatorade Player of the Year in Massachusetts. He's going to take the ball. And on the other side for the Cardinals, a team that's kind of in a state of flux right now, figuring out their young core, who that's going to be over the next couple of seasons. Quinn Matthews is going to take the ball. Got to see him in Amarillo. That was probably the only start he struggled in. I actually went and talked with him after the game, and he said, man, I wish I could have given you a better show. And I said, Quinn, look at your other numbers, man. It's one game. And as you know, Hodgetown, very hitter-friendly. So we're going to forgive him on that one.
Hey, Chip, for you, man, I got 2 sons of my own that are 23 and 21, and I know whenever I'm with him and doing some baseball stuff, I'm like, this is incredible. I feel like the most fortunate guy in the world. You know, for you as a dad, being with Stefan in the booth, you know, what is that like for you?
Yeah, an XL shirt's maybe not big enough because the buttons are bursting for this old man. Look, it's funny. I was thinking about this driving over to the ballpark today. 35 years ago, it was my dad handing the torch to me, and now I'm on the other end of the torch passing with a lot more gray hair and a lot more mileage. But Sean and Matt, you guys know, anytime you see your kids have a passion and follow a dream and have a talent and skill and get a chance to spread their wings, it really makes your heart full. And I'm proud of not just Stefan, but our other son and brother, Chris, and a little guy, Tristan, and our daughter, who's 27 and doing her thing out in California. My wife, Susan, and I are really, really blessed to have raised terrific kids who love baseball, who love the sport, and they're going to proudly carry this torch wherever they can take it.
Hey, we got to hit you on the Cardinals a little bit, Chip, too, because it's been an interesting offseason for them. I think the Phil Maton signing was really nice, kind of below the radar, but there wasn't a whole lot this winter. I think fans' expectations may have been a bit higher. We're surprised that Nolan Arenado looks like he's going to break camp with the team. How do you assess from your internal viewpoint what the Cardinals did this winter?
Well, obviously, if you had to grade him, you'd have to say incomplete because, as John Mozeliak said, plan 1, 2, and 3 was to move Arenado and try to go young. That didn't happen, so that complicates the runway for some of the younger players, most notably Alec Burleson, Nolan Gorman. Jordan Walker's currently hurt but should be back any time now and playing the outfield. Where does Nootbaar and Donovan play? I think, though, that, Matty, this is a team that's young and hungry. They're going to finally get a chance to show what they can do, and the biggest goal for the Cardinals, besides winning games, which is still goal number 1, is giving runway to these players to find out exactly what they can do with 600 plate appearances. Let's find out at the end of the year what Walker is, what Gorman is, what Michael McGreevy is, what Andre Palante is, and others, and see where that takes the Cardinals. As you know, the Central is a division that many feel is up for grabs for anybody, and this is a team that's certainly motivated to improve on 83 wins last year. So I don't know really what to expect. And as you know, guys, those are sometimes the most fun seasons to have because you go to the ballpark and who knows what you're going to see. It's going to be an interesting year, to say the least, in St. Louis.
Yeah, I agree. Those are fun times.
Yeah, I want to stay on the father-son theme here while I have both you guys. Stefan, for you, man, having your dad, I'm sure it's a thrill being with him too. But what's the biggest advice you've gotten from him in life and also in the booth, being a broadcaster?
Use as much gel as humanly possible is probably the first one. But no, he's been such a tremendous person just to be able to turn to. it really, when I started doing this, he wasn't the type that was like, hey, you need to go do this. Just go and be happy. Just go do the game. Be calm. Be yourself. And that's something that I've really taken with me. I think being bogged down in the statistics and the analytics and the other things that are the great gadgets of this game that the people that are way higher up than we could ever dream of being used, that's not really what we try to do. We want to entertain and inform and make it the most fun that it possibly can be.
Do you guys have a minute for Harold is actually, I think he's called in. He's about to board the plane to get to Tokyo for this thing, and I guess he's got, Harold, are you there?
What's happening, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, Harold.
Good morning.
Good stuff. Harold, we got both Chip and Stefan here. Any questions for the boys before they go on the air today?
What is your advice for lawn care for somebody who has
Come
that great
on,
lawn in 3
Harold.
yards?
Harold.
Make sure you hold that phone close to you so we can hear you.
Yeah, we got to go. We got to go. Harold, get on the plane.
I think it stinks.
All right, goodbye. Flying to Japan to try the beef, apparently,
I
today.
just hope everybody in Japan calls him Oji-chan. You know what Oji-chan means in Japanese?
No.
Ron Santo found out when I was with the Cubs. We went over there, and all these pretty young girls kept calling him Oji-chan. He thought it was some sort of great honorific, like being the emperor and stuff. It means grandpa. So hopefully Harold's got that in store for him when he gets to Tokyo. Oji-chan.
Hey, which one of you guys opens the telecast today? Who talks first?
He's put me on the spot. Actually, it was his idea to make me do it. It was either that or an AI version of his younger self. So I'm going to try and do my best and really hold up to the high standard of 25-year-old Chip Caray.
And look, guys, I've been working on my XFIP, my exit velocity, my vertical break statistics, and saying, boy, you're right, Stefan. I watched Major Leagues. I know how to be a good analyst. So that's going to be the goal for the game today against the Marlins.
Excellent. We can't wait to watch. It's on FanDuel Midwest. We're going to have it here on MLB Network. Spring Breakout Series. It's the Marlins and the Cardinals. And it's in the Grapefruit League. I think I said Cactus a moment ago. These guys are in Florida, of course. Chip and Stefan, thanks for coming on a game day, guys. Hope we see you during the season.
Appreciate you, guys.
Thank you so much.
And it's also Happy St. Louis Day. Happy 314 Day. That's our area code. So don't forget that. Not just pie.
Not just pie.
That's right. 314. St. Louis Day.
Hey, do you
Have
know
fun
what
today,
comes
guys.
after pie? Chip, do you know what comes after 314?
314? Yeah, 315. I follow the showcase rule.
Bam, you nailed it,
There it
dude. You
is.
nailed it.
Have fun today, guys. Thanks again.